So in the last video, I did promise that I was gonna show you how to use a pen tool and how to do some things with it, especially how to use it in creating a selection. Well, now we're gonna get into it. My name is Alexander and you're welcome to this tutorial series, which is Introduction to Photoshop. And to get into that, we'll create a new document, new Photoshop document. Well, I did show you how to do this at the beginning of the series. So, and just like I told you about selection last time, you learn these things by just bringing in a picture and trying to select things from a picture. This time around, I'm gonna place linked, just because it leaves us with a lighter document, lighter the Photoshop document. Okay. We're just gonna bring a picture here, right? Let's look for something simple and easy to work with. And how about yeah. Forgive me for being lazy, but I'm looking for something easy. As this tutorial is gonna just take way too long, so let's look at this one. Okay, perfect. By the way, I present how to do that. If you don't know how I brought that in, or you don't understand what was on it and how I made that go away, just watch the previous tutorials. Okay, now, so what we want to do is we want to select this shoe, this right one, the shoe, yeah, just the shoe with the leg. The shoe's just alright. We want to select the shoe, this right one, and let's get into it. We're going to be using our pen tool in the process. Now, to use pen tool for this kind of purpose, you want to zoom in to the image. So if you press Z on your keyboard, you get the zoom tool. So left click, and you can get in as much as possible, and right click, you get this, go back to fit to screen. But then there's a shortcut. If you hold your control on your keyboard and you press the plus key, the plus key on my keyboard is just before the backspace. So I don't know where it is on your keyboard, but just locate it. Okay, so control plus, that takes you in, and control minus, that's quite intuitive in whatever. Okay, there. So I'm just gonna hold my space bar, or just press my space bar to move around. Pressing my space bar gives me this hand tool, and then clicking, just dragging my mouse helps me move around. Oftentimes when I want to do this kind of work, I try to iconize this so that I have more room. This is expanded mode, this is iconic mode. So I already explained that in video 3 or so. So now let's get into it. Your pen tool, here it goes. There's a pen tool. Of course, if you just hold down for a second, you get other forms of it, but this is the basic pen tool. And now I'm gonna use pen tool to just cover the shoe. I'm not gonna go into too much detailing, so forgive me if this isn't sweet. I'm just gonna. The basic thing about the pen tool is you wanna stay as much as possible within the image. Why not get it? And at the same time, you don't want to get into it too much, so much that you lose detail. Because you want, at the end of the day, you still want to, whatever you have to look like a shoe, right? So yeah, I'm showing us this because that's one thing you can do. I'm going to undo this. Now notice how this part of the shoe kind of curves, okay, and you can follow the curve with just one sweet move. You don't have to go, okay, 1 and 2 and 3. I suppose you could do that, but that's not what I want to do. Now I'm going to undo a few times, Now in Photoshop, if you want to undo, if you press the Ctrl Z, that only undoes one step and it can't go beyond that. So to really undo several steps in Photoshop, you need to hold your cti+alt+Z and Z and Z and on. You can undo several steps that way. So please just mind that, because you won't find that in several other applications. So this is just quite very specific. So basically, I click here. Now it looks like I've lost a huge portion, but I do not stop. I don't lift my finger from my clicking. Now what I do is I just drag up and sideways and up and sideways, basically until I get the curvature I'm looking for, and I think I found it right there. So there. Now I need to continue my work, and the question is, how do I continue? This is not giving me a straight line anymore. Yes, all you have to do is hold down Alt on your keyboard. This will be Option if you're using a Mac, but yeah, it's Alt, and then click in this last node. I think these things are called nodes. All of these things, these white ones, this one, these are all nodes. So hold Alt and click on this last node. Even holding Alt, let's just undo that. Holding Alt, you see you get you get something added to your pen tool that shows that you're breaking things or something. So now I'm just gonna curve here. Now I'm not gonna hold Alt because I see a basic straight line there. So I'm just gonna bend in a little bit and bending and bending. This takes time to master, really. So if you're not getting it right the first time, just keep an eye, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna really lose some of the detailing now. Just get into it. I don't want this video getting too long. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Alt click thing again because of that. That. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out just to lose. I don't want to focus on detailing anymore. I already show what I want to show. And wow, okay. Why did I pick a shoe if I didn't want to go into details? I need to ask myself that question sometimes. Talk about thinking before you do. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna again Alt click that node to get your straight line back, and here's a smooth curve. So yeah, see, this would be nice, but it's too long, so I just gotta do this with that. I hope you're learning something from this. It's oftentimes when you need to say, for example, here I need to like move, I need to like cut up, or how do I even put that? Yeah, I need to go up. I need to create an up curvature. Your mouse has to come down. When you need to create a down curvature, your mouse goes up. So it's like an alternate. So don't think maybe because I'm doing an up curvature that I'm actually taking my mouse actually moving up. No, my mouse I also move down, and then I get an up curvature. If I'm wanting a down curvature like I had somewhere before, this down curvature means my mouse is moving up. Of course, it's obvious my mouse is moving up. I want an up curvature, my mouse is moving down. So you can see that's the trick to this, really. That's the trick. And then finally, you can see now we have this other thing to our pen tool again, the small circle like we had when we're using the Mac key, and the last one up, but basically the last was. So there, and voila, I have that. See that? Now our work isn't done, and I'm gonna get this out of iconic mode into expanded mode so I can really see. So now, while still with your pen tool, I can't stress this enough. I've made this mistake when I was a rookie Photoshop artist, Photoshop, whatever. So your pen tools has to be selected while you do this next step. You right click and you select this one, make selection, and I don't do any other thing. I just say yes. There, see, now we have a selection. By the way, this is what a selection is. When you have these squiggly lines going around and kind of giving you this moving animation or something. So just like before, Ctrl J, that is layer var copy, and voila, we have the shoe. Whoa, look at that. Let's just zoom that out. What are we kicking right now? Just empty space. Okay, so you can do so much with this now. You can make it look like the shoe was never even upside down to begin with. Here's how you do that. If you press Ctrl T, or while selecting that shoe layer, let's just rename this to our shoe, so we can get back to it. Did I say show? No, shoe, not show. Okay. So while selecting this layer, just like so, you can go to Edit, Transform. Now I'm teaching you something new here, so please just make sure you have that down. You want to select this free transform, and just like so, I have this, and what I want to do is really, I'm bringing in this line. Sorry. Okay, I know you probably don't know I did that, so I'm gonna explain that in a minute. So now you have this control, the free transform tools or something like that. You have this free transform thing. I want it to rotate and looks like the shoe was facing up, just normal, like the shoe is not in mid-air, just like this. So I'm gonna move this middle, this arrow thing is called the anchor. I'm gonna move it to that point where I want to rotate it on, and then I'm gonna just, let's do that again. If you bring your mouse to a corner here, you see it changes to this rotation thing, and then you're just gonna bring it down and down and down and down and down and down. Yeah, I think that's cool. To finish this up, just come here and say finish, or you just press enter. I'm gonna press enter so we can get used to it. Now to remove this line, there's guideline which I brought in the other time. Just move up, that's all. So bringing in guideline from any of the rulers, just click on the ruler, not off the ruler, not beside the ruler, not on the tiny line, but just go on the ruler very well and just bring it out, and then just bring it out, and then you have a ruler. You have the guideline. So I'm just gonna undo those. So yeah, you can free transform again. Yeah, I want us to see this now. If you free transform, you see your free transform has changed, so it takes the form of whatever it is. So there, that is, I suppose from this point on you can look for another leg entirely to fit into this, or you can just warp this. Anyway, warping and all that, I think I'm gonna leave that to another tutorial or another video. But for now, I hope you've learned how to use the pen tool. Like I said, it does require its own video. Imagine if we did this in the last video, we're gonna be ending up with a video of 30 minutes. I don't want to do a video of 30 minutes, that's too long. Anyways, my name is Alexander once more, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you really do, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Till next time.